Hello, everybody. Today is Thursday, October 6th, and I'm going to do a little Asian session, break down a little Asian session analysis here for you all. So just to start off on the daily here, so we have daily resistance up here. We have daily support way down here. So price makes way more sense to create some sort of up wick here, some sort of top wick here. So to continue bullish maybe through Asian or London and get some liquidity to continue down. Maybe we'll break this daily low and continue down. However, we can see that 160, 500 has been a key level in the past with these areas, but the most recent daily support is down here. So with that said, based on how daily candles have been moving here, I'm anticipating a wick up and a break of the low down to continue down. So if we look at 4-hour market structure now, we have a 4-hour support right there, and then we have a 4-hour resistance up here. So we're closer to the 4-hour support. So we're closer to the daily resistance, but closer to the 4-hour support for the time being. Now notice 4-hour candle has no bottom wick. What does that mean? When a candle closes with no bottom wick at a support level, that means that if we have a wick up and we respect the high of the previous candle, that means that we can come down and ultimately break the lows of the previous candles, specifically the previous bullish one, and continue down into maybe that range or something like that. This level right here, something like that, maybe further. If it continues further, that would go along our storyline of, the daily bearish momentum. So that's kind of, what I'm anticipating. So for now, we just kind of have to see what's going to happen if this high is going to be respected and the low is broken. We could definitely anticipate this wick to be filled, and then this zone, and then ultimately down somewhere towards the daily support area with some stops along the way. So if we go to hourly, now hourly, as we get into the lower time frames, we're kind of in a little range here. So we have hourly support, hourly resistance. Keep in mind, these are all most recent support and resistances. So we're currently in 28 pip range there, not too bad based on the hourly support and 30-minute resistance. So one thing I want to show you all right now is notice how the hourly support is also the most recent 30-minute support. You can look at this and say, yes, this was a support, but this candle closed below these two, so it's no longer valid support. We do have rejection. That doesn't mean that's just going to freely come down. We do have rejection here, so it could reject. But the hourly and 30-minute support are now the same support level. So one thing that we might see is price come down here to the hourly zone, come up, break the 30-minute resistance, because 30-minute resistance is weaker than hourly resistance, weaker than hourly resistance. Come up here, maybe continue to break and continue up, but we just kind of have to see what's going to happen from here. So for now, what I think would be a logical decision is to not trade in this range, because if we break the low there, that's only 12 pips to the bottom of the range. So we would ideally want to see, a break and close below this H1 support to continue down to the H4 support. And also keep in mind, if the H4 support is broken at any time, this is the previous low of the H4. And remember what I said earlier about this H4 candle. What's special about it? Price goes up, creates a top wick, and comes down and breaks a low. We can anticipate bearish momentum to continue. So basically what I'm going to be looking for now, I definitely have the sell bias in favor, just because of the higher time frames playing out, the daily being bearish, and then the 4-hour candle structure the way it is. I'm not going to trade in this range here. What I would like to see is a break and close below here, and maybe enough range with that break and close to take a trade. It's only a 23 pip trade. So if that doesn't work, then we'll look for something below 161.503 or so to continue down into that massive range that we have. So just to look here on the 30-minute, we have clean candles down to 160. 784, so it definitely will be favorable to take those sells. But nonetheless, if buys do show its true color, then we can trade up to 162.592, 163.071, and so on. So either way, it definitely can go either way for us, but that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for. No trade range here. Break and close below for sells. Break and close above for buys. Probably buys will be better above the H1 resistance here. So do me a favor, like this video, comment your feedback, comment your thoughts. I appreciate the love. Make sure you give my channel a subscribe, and catch you on the next one. Peace out, guys.